All right, here we are. About to get this shindig on the road. Starting with the new title screen there. Oh, okay. That's it. It's just like a nice little interlude. I do like the updated graphics and whatnot from the previous version of the games that I've streamed. I have live streamed this game before publicly. I guess it's been a couple months back or so. And now the game is live on Kickstarter. Got Retro Bro Gaming Entertainment in the chat right there. How's it going? A lot of changes since you last played it. That's right. And I'm sure you might still find a few things to do before the game gets sent out to people. But yeah, it looks like you're practically at the finishing line, man. It's going to be awesome to see for sure. So for anybody who is hopping in here unawares for whatever reason, welcome, first of all. And second, maybe I should adjust that chat box just a little bit. Oh, that's kind of weird that it displays that like that. Is it? Oh, that's why. Ah, yes. Wait, what's going on there? That's kind of weird. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that way it's not over my face. I guess I must have had 2 instances of that chat box up or something. But so it is a new homebrew NES game. And, basically, you have the Nintendo Entertainment System. Classic system that I grew up with. Some of you others might have as well. And people still make games for this system to this day. This is one right here. I'm testing it via an emulator. And this game supports Lightgun. So if you have a classic CRT, classic tube TV, you could play it that way. You could still use a controller without it. Through the miracles of modern technology, I'm using an Xbox controller and a send-in Lightgun to simulate that effect, running a CRT filter right here. So you could see that I make it look old school, even though it is not old school, but it is old school because it's an old school game. You can play this old school for sure. So a couple of days left on the Kickstarter. I got the link in the description. If you have me watching this later on, well, you're probably going to miss out on the Kickstarter itself, but I imagine through the magic of capitalism, John will probably still sell this game after the Kickstarter is up in some capacity. So stay tuned for that. So I'm going to do a quick muting of my mic because I want to listen to the stream real quick on my end. So 1 second. Okay. All right. Seems okay from what I could tell. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. You will see a mouse cursor because a send-in light gun essentially is a mouse that looks like a gun. So that's why that's on there. I wish I was able to somehow, I'm sure there probably is a way I can do it. Yeah, digital continue to be available after the campaign ends. So yeah, if you wanted to play this on an old school NES, I guess you could probably get an EverDrive or something like that, which will let you load the game onto it and play it that way, or just play it through an emulator like I'm doing here. So, but we're going to check out the arcade mode first, which if you're really skilled, you can turn off the mouse cursor display. Not me. I like using the little cheats, but... If I'm not mistaken, I think you made those segments take just slightly shorter time. And I noticed you changed the wave, of course, too. Nice little transition that way. I'm not sure if you could tweak the timing on the waves, though. If it can be sped up just a tiny bit. Or if, like, the controller could be used to possibly skip that. But so far, seems good. Not encounter any issues yet. I thought I killed that good already. I wish I had my webcam set up to where people could actually like see the gun setup I have going on. So I've actually been kind of alternating between using both hands as well as like just kind of like one-handing it, kind of like Dirty Harry. I mean, holding it with both hands, obviously, that's the more proper way to do it. Definitely a steadier aim that way. Now, I did have kind of like, I don't know how this would be to implement. Be kind of more of like a suggestion, I suppose. I'm not sure how difficult it'd be to do something like this, but like when you select the arcade mode, a difficulty selection of some kind, where maybe the difficulty can determine how many lives you get. And you get like a point bonus too, so you can get a higher score on the higher difficulty. Something to consider there. I guess you'd probably have to balance it out based on playing it with the controller too. I know that's a little bit more challenging. But I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd give it a little bit of extra replay value. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, forgot the grenades. Kept my hand on the other controller just so I could use that, which that's probably really the best spot to do it is this segment here. So I can kind of spam it there. That always works nicely. Or actually, I was thinking maybe for the difficulty thing. I mean, I guess you could still do the live thing like I was talking about. But I was thinking, I don't know if there's some way to possibly limit in the software the number of shots. Like maybe at a higher difficulty, you can't like do the spam thing or something like that. I know some NES games will use ammunition, of course. I know you don't have an ammunition system in this game because, you know, it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes to have to micromanage that kind of stuff. Like a reload feature? Yeah, I thought about it. Okay. I'm a little rusty. I'm actually down to 5 lives. I mean, I've still got enough that I can make it through, obviously, but... we're on the last wave, and then we got the boss after that. Unless you changed it from the last time I was thinking of. Seemed like they did slightly speed up the aggression on the guys there. When I last remembered, at least. There we go. New thread incoming. Oh, I like how you changed the thing on the end there. I remember you have to wait until he stops moving before you can hit him. Got the planes, too. Oh, the guy's still... Wait. Why are they still coming? That's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, the guys Neil and Hoot are slightly more aggressive. Yeah. Okay. So that's the arcade mode. That's just kind of like if you want a quick pick up and play Lightgun segments. You didn't want to go through the actual game story. You can just play it that way. This game does support a save feature as well. So... Arson Production does the music, and he kind of redid some of the music from the original versions that I've previewed on this channel here. They feel a little more refined, a little more chill. I kind of dig it. I feel like you tweak the graphics just slightly too on those segments. Well, there's a bug. I assume of some kind. It's supposed to see Maverick walking, but instead it's whatever that is. Okay. Alright. So this is something that's new from some of the previous versions. You can see your progress of the game right here. This right here shows the medals, because you have to grab the medals. Yeah, it happens like 1 out of 500 times, yeah. Well, I guess I got lucky this time then. Go to grab our med kit. So this screen here, the numbers represent the dungeons that you go through. You have to go through the 7 dungeons, grab the intel, as explained earlier. This will show you the ones you grabbed. And if you hit the button, it'll show you the power-ups you picked up. That's strange. I wonder why that is. Probably just the way the emulators kind of handle things, I suppose. So yeah, a lot of people will say this is kind of like a Zelda-esque game. And that's because, you know, it's got the overhead exploration like the original Zelda. You got the dungeons like Zelda. You have to, you know, go through the dungeons, usually find some kind of keys or whatever. Like Zelda. So that's where the comparisons kind of are pretty apt. But you have a gun, unlike Zelda. Zelda, you can only shoot whenever you have full health, or I guess you could use like the rods or whatever too. But... Boomerang. The bow. Okay, I guess you actually shoot a lot in Zelda. Now that I think about it, so... Yeah. get those walls, you gotta blow them up with the C4. It's the start button. That'll let you blow up those, like, distinct blocks. So you can use the D-pad instead of the gun, of course. There's our very first Lightgun stage. That's it. Easiest one. That one's kind of like a tutorial almost. Like, hey, shoot the guys. Alright, cool. Yeah, by the way, I did a video. I streamed, or not in stream, but I did a video talking about my thoughts on their Switch 2. So if you happen to be watching this, definitely check that out. Just filmed it earlier today. Okay, there we go. So you got these little caves. He'll give you little hints in the game here. It needs to be a little more cryptic. Well, I think John, like a lot of people, recognize that those games are sometimes a little too cryptic. Pay attention to the bushes. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Yeah. It's just kind of a bullshit video. I didn't like show any gameplay or nothing like that, so. I noticed you did change the look of the wall there, where you added those little green dots. I guess those were like moss or something like that. I guess to make it just slightly more obvious for the player. I don't know. I thought they would look fine as it is, but it's nice. Okay. Yeah, the slowdown, like we had just now, I know it does it on the emulator. It does it on the original hardware too, right? Like it has that little bit of slowdown, or is it actually like perfectly smooth on the NES? I gotta get the key. Yeah, I figured it was. I mean, a lot of people don't really think about it, but like the original Nintendo did have stuff like slowdown, or like it would do flickering instead of slowing it down. Like they always had like different techniques to handle limits with sprites and etc. Oh yeah, that's right, the key. Well, I can still grab the health kit here, so that's cool. There's actually on a feature I messed in that lets you negate the slowdown. Oh yeah, I imagine there probably is something that lets you override the sprite limits and stuff like that. So I guess technically you can make games play better than they did originally. Yeah, I've noticed some of those emulators have those kind of features. How's it going, Prime 1? Welcome to the fold here. Hopefully you got your Kickstarter in. If not, It's still available. A little self-promoting. Well, I mean, yeah, well, I mean, John is here to self-promote, but I mean, I'm promoting it for him too. Alright, let's get over this way. Yep. That's right. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if is that room always that way where you had to kill the guys first? Or am I just countering something here? Huh, I guess it was. Maybe I just killed the guy. Maybe I always killed the guys before trying to leave the room, so that's why I never noticed that you had to kill them. I know some rooms are like that, and some you can just walk through. Yeah, I must have just encountered that on accident then. Alright, now we'll test out the gun. Keeping it real easy for us players at the beginning here. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see, blow right through it, you know. I bought the highest version. I should also buy the basic version to play and keep the collector's edition sealed in box. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You could just get the regular box copy or even the digital copy if you weren't planning on playing it on the console, or if you have an EverDrive, you know. And then you get your nice little collector's box. That's a good idea. Does Kickstarter... Oh yeah, you see added this like little ruined tank there. It's pretty cool. Still adding some sprites and whatnot. So, most of the dungeons you can actually do in any order, which actually we need to check out a little Easter egg that John added recently to the game. This one's going to be a real treat for the old schoolers here. Oh yeah. Gotta watch out though, because those dudes respawn. Wait, actually I wanted to... That was weird. I thought I noticed something there. Yeah. And I kind of appreciate that the ducks don't shoot back. That would be kind of weird if they did, though, right? Oh shoot, I forgot I went the wrong way. That's fine. This is kind of like an optional shooting segment here. Like, you can actually completely bypass this. Okay. Let's just go through it again. It's quicker technically than it would be to walk around to avoid it, so... It would have been epic, yeah. Oh, okay. Can't quite go there. Huh. So you do have to go all the way around. For some reason, I thought that that spot had a little gap, but I guess not. That looks like a different bush. Let's try it. Okay. Okay, so it's not somewhere I can go quite yet, but that's cool. That's cool, like a new map was added. Gotta be careful walking there. Yeah, Marco, classic gamer, would come out of her timer just to shoot gun-toting ducks. Shoot, man, I miss... Dude, I was like so excited whenever Classic Gamer came back. Unfortunately, it wasn't the same, you know. It wasn't as good. But I still was very much a supporter of it. Missed a wall. Oh, are you talking about, was it on this screen or the other one? There is this. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but... Okay. Add a nice little bridge so we don't have to walk around that anymore. That wasn't that big of a deal, honestly, but... Now somebody had to complain about it. Okay. Wait. That's kind of weird. Huh. Wait, what is that? Was that from... Wait, is that supposed to be like that? I assume it's not. Oh, okay. That went... Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? That's what you're talking about. Well, I'll check it out later. We're about to get to the third dungeon anyways. Maybe hit it up on the way back. It's kind of on the way to the fourth one anyways, so... Oh, it's a bug, okay. That makes sense then. There we go. I see you did fix that one collision bug that I mentioned a while back. I think you had already, but I don't think I actually tested it out. I think he's just a runner. Yep. Cool. Yeah, really racking up the extra lives. I know I grabbed, but I grabbed 3 men. Plus, I guess the rest were from points. Or did I grab 4? I might have grabbed 4, actually, now I think about it. Okay, that's right, we can't go that way, but we have the key now. guess I have to do a little backtracking. Wrong button there. I always mix up the start and select for some reason. Okay. I wonder if that actually counted. There we go, nice. Okay. I was gonna say, as far as the grenades, I know they're really not very reliable as an attack. I don't know if you can up the damage on them possibly a little bit more. I think they should do like 4 times damage instead of 2 times. Personally, I don't know. I think it'll at least like make it more sense to at least try to risk it with hitting them. And then maybe the airstrike could be like... it could probably still be 4 times, but it would just hit the whole screen or whatever it is set to right now. Okay. Yeah. I think it would at least make it more fun for fighting with bosses. Let's see. Now we can just go around. I guess I overstepped it just a little bit. Oh, okay, that's weird. That mine didn't even blow up. Oh, I see. Maybe if you hit his... that is kind of a weird bug. Yeah, I see the spot you're talking about now. Okay. Got a free man there. We can walk across that. Let's see. Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, maybe it is. Take this and you can call in an airstrike by holding B and pressing... Okay. So I guess you changed the location of the airstrike. That's pretty cool. I know you had... at some point you moved it to the 3rd dungeon, but I never found it because I always skipped it. Because I would always go grab that thing that lets you walk through that stuff. But I'm playing it more... I know where it is, but I'm just going to play it more like, hey, I'm playing this game from start to finish, even though I know where everything is. So I'm just going to get to that stuff a little later. Okay. Oh, you know what would be a really good idea, actually? Because you have the destroyed tank there. If you somehow, on that shooting stage just now, I don't know how likely this can be, but you could have that tank from the arcade stage, just the tank by itself, not the planes or whatever, be a boss, kind of like a sub-boss there. Because then when you go to the next screen, there's the destroyed tank, and you as a player are like, oh, that's, you know, you have like kind of like a feeling of satisfaction, like I caused that, even though it would obviously just be the sprite. But yeah, I think that would be really cool, actually. Okay. This will be more challenging than usual because I usually sequence skip this part. But I could still manage it. I've got the airstrike now, though, so I guess I could that could help out in a couple situations here. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's possible to do that and have the boss just happen that one time, that first time you go through there. I would kind of dig it. Let's see. I think this is another path. This and stage 5 are tough without the armor. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have the key, so I need to... Oh, I do? Wait, no, I don't. Okay. Yeah, because there's 0 keys. That's weird. I was all ready to shoot. I'm gonna do a quick save state here. I'm gonna see if there's really anything this way that's important at all. I don't think there is, but... Okay. Figured that's probably all it was. Okay, well, might as well load the state then. Dang it, why was I stuck on that? Ah, that was a player error right there. There we go. Yeah. We're almost to the boss. I'm gonna double check something. Okay, good. I was gonna suggest that if you hadn't already done so, to add a jar or something on one of these two screens so you can, in case you're out of grenades for some reason. Okay. now we got a shooting stage, and then I think the boss will be after that. Okay. I see you changed the sprite of this character. Pretty cool. He's like a big dude now. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what it was. I just figured it was like another vehicle, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and grab the other power-ups and then they're both pretty close to each other anyways. Added a power-up that we found just south of Dungeon 6. Okay, a new power-up. Okay, this is the machine gun power, if I remember right. Yep, so I'll have to get the spike power first. Which is... It's not this way. I think I remember it being up north now that I think about it. Yeah, the waterfall thing or whatever. Okay, so I have to backtrack. Yeah, that's alright, I was running through. Just kind of waste of time getting a shootout with that dude. I could just grab a health here. Yeah, I remember. It's this one right here. Is it? No, it's not. It's the other one. There it is. Yeah, that's right. I have to go left another screen. Yeah, since Dave said he's cool with people streaming his game, I'll probably do his, I'd probably do it tomorrow. Or Wednesday, one of the two. I'll have to get in touch with him and ask in case he wants to pop in. I see that you did change the sprite on that a little bit to give it a little bit of a spin. That's a nice little touch. Because before, I think it was just a static sprite. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this dungeon would be pretty tough without the armor for sure. Like, 4 is pretty manageable. I guess you wouldn't technically have to have it until the 6th dungeon, because you can't proceed without it, but... let's go this way. Oh, those do hurt you. Okay. For some reason, I thought it gave you the ability to walk over those, too. Wait, what? Did I accidentally leave the dungeon? What happened there? I'm a little confused about that, but that's fine. Oh, shit! I hope that didn't screw me. Well, I guess we're about to find out. We're gonna try to go through it again, and, finished it. What? Oh, I did. What? I thought there was a boss for stage 5. Was there not? Did I skip the boss? Yeah, I do see it now. Yeah, I got the intel, so yeah, you're right. Huh. Guys, yeah, okay, well. Alright, let's move on, I suppose. Remove the boss on the stage. It was a repeat boss. Okay. That explains it then. Okay. Yeah, for sure, that stage did feel a little bit different. It actually ended up being shorter, I think, for me than stage 4, although I did have the spikes power up, so that probably would have been a different story if I didn't have it. Okay, found your secret. Yeah. Okay, what's this here? It's a med kit, but it's a different kind of med kit. I know somebody had made a suggestion about, I guess if you die while carrying the med kit, that it just revives you. I'm guessing that's what that does. Okay. Alright, well, I'm sure I'll get hit, so we'll definitely see it in action. Okay, so we got the save room up here. And we see our little symbols of our power-ups. Now, I'm not sure if I remember this or not, because I don't exactly remember what setting I had it to, if I had it set to the power-ups, or if I had it set to the stages. But if I did have it set to the power-ups, that's pretty cool that it actually tracked that on its own. So, but yeah. I think I see what's happening there. It is actually generating two drones, but it's generating them out the same door. So I remember I mentioned something to you before about like there being an issue with it only dropping one drone. I think I actually noticed, maybe could have been in my head, but it looked like there might have been two sprites there. We just have to wait for the flame to go away. To reduce slowdown. Oh, okay. Yeah, because are you using sprites for the drone doors too? That would make sense if so. It's weird because sometimes it will drop two of them, and sometimes it won't. Or, you know, from both doors, rather. You know, like right there, it did it from both doors. I guess it used the auto heal there. Okay. Now I assume that that's just like a permanent upgrade where it just has that treatment automatically. go. So now we got the chopper fight. And it shoots its own little attack too. That's pretty cool. Okay. Right, right. Yeah, I knew that. I realize that's also how it works too for the shooting stages, of course. Run through. Sometimes it's easier just to take the hit and move on. This area before, I don't remember what was actually this way. I think this might be one of those areas you're talking about where there's extra people or something. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I never really go that way. That's why I don't really see it. So I knew it's mostly a useless spot. Just move on here. Oh, that map changed a bit. I definitely missed something. Oh, okay. That's what happened. The layout changed. It seemed like the layout changed slightly. Okay. Yeah, because this was the spot where you had the guy giving the comment, and you get the med kit. And then I think on either side there was like a tank thing, although that changed because that was closed off before. That's opened up now. So I guess I gotta go to this path here so I can get the key. look at the wall south of the dungeon. Oh, okay. So you changed the process for that. Okay. I'll check that out. Yep, I see it now. And no more choice between fighting the crappy little tank or fighting the tank boss again. Or I guess you could choose to fight both if you really wanted to. Of course, there is duplicate keys as well that way. So, I want to say I didn't get all the power-ups, right? Let's see, we had the boots, the gun. I'm not sure if I see the gun listed here. The airstrike, which I haven't even used yet, of course. Yeah, the spike armor. And the auto med kit. Is that it? Or is there more? Okay. For some reason, I saw a preview image, and I thought you had more than 5 on that one. Okay, there we go. I would say if you're like a min-max player, it probably makes sense not to get the auto health power up, because I noticed it uses it when you're down to 2 hearts. And if you really wanted to maximize the number of hits that you could take, you would just opt not to grab it so you can use it when you're down to 1. Which that's okay to leave it that way, I think. There we go. Oh, it does? Oh, okay. Is there stuff that does more than 1 hearted damage? I thought everything did 1 heart. So this is the new shooting boss you were talking about earlier. his little face he has. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Was I supposed to hit him more than once there? Nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now we can go to the palace since we got all the power-ups and intel. This way. So I don't have any way to really go or no reason to go that way, really. Guess we can give the airstrike a try. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. It's A and B together. Yep, there we go. Oh, you don't need to kill him? Well, that's fine. I did. I know there is at least one of those segments where you do have to kill him. Yeah, I think this guy you did have to kill. Oh, that was kind of weird. Okay. I think this might be just for an extra dude. Oh, it's not even for that. I don't even know if I have to kill that guy either, but... Okay, I guess you do. That makes sense. I mean, you think about it, like, a lot of these old school games, they just rely on pattern recognition. Like, yeah, reflexes are definitely important, but most of them are just more about just recognizing the patterns and kind of like memorization and whatnot, you know, like memorizing what comes up next. That's what it really takes to master a game. Because reflexes, they help a lot, but... there we go. Like, they'll help you out for, like, the first time you encounter something, but after that, remembering stuff starts to become more important. I don't know if I even have to fight this dude. I think I could just sequence skip it by doing this. Yep. I'm gonna backtrack though. Ah, shit. I keep forgetting the pattern, like the button prompts for that. There we go. Perfect. Puts you down to that one hit, but it does make those guys easier to deal with. Ah, shit. was a little worried I was going to be able to not be able to do this without losing a life, but so far been managing it. There we go. Screw it. All right, the big man himself. Oh, okay. I see it did change with the attack pattern just a little bit, just to kind of throw the player off a bit. That's pretty cool. He should be done pretty soon. There we go. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is more of a very minor suggestion thing, but you know how the guy's like sitting behind the desk or whatever kind of looks like? I didn't know if you can make it more like Metal Gear, where it looks like a radio or something like on the bottom, because obviously that would make more sense, you know. But that, yeah, that's cool though. It's good. And I never used the grenades, but I guess we'll go ahead and grab them. Let's see. There we go. Got the boat. I thought I hit the shot. That's fine, it don't matter. I lost a life. After all that time. Oh well. New threat incoming. Flame Gene is doing a metal version of this track. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's something to be real proud of right there, man. Having somebody cover someone's song, that's really cool. Okay. That is Maverick's Baghdad Extraction. Okay. Did you credit yourself? It seems like a little bit of a oversight. Maybe you did at the beginning. I don't know, but that's good, man. I really look forward to seeing the finished product, which, like I said, it's practically there almost. I'm sure you got some things you'd like to do still, but all right. So anybody that's been watching after the fact and whatnot, this game's still live on Kickstarter for another 50-ish hours as of this recording. So definitely hit it up. And I believe it is going to be available on itch.io for later purchase digitally if you want to load it on your EverDrive or play it on an emulator. So definitely check it out. But that's going to be the last line. Oh, I did miss a few secrets in the overworld, but it's just men you could save. Okay, yeah. Well, something to keep in mind. I probably could have got to like 30 lives.